Otis was sure glad to be free, but what would we do now? The radio said there was a safe house and an old theater nearby. We could go there, but the city streets were too dangerous to travel on foot. There were too many of those mindless walkers out there. My new friend Otis had a plan. Otis had an 18-wheeler cab in the impound lot. He would get it and pick me up, and then we'd make for the theater. My job was to cover him from the roof. First, I needed a rifle with a scope, and I was in the right place to find one.
This is Captain ZM.
This is a guy who wants some chili cheese fries.
This is Dravenlocke.
There's no way in hell that this farmer knows how to use a rifle with a scope as well as he's making it sound like he does.
He's a hunter. He hunts.
Did you see all those zombies in that cutscene, how they were all like shambling and like
One of them was trying to phase through the other zombie.
Well, they were all twitching at the exact same like rate and way as the other zombies around them. Like they all get spawned.
Yeah,
But that's because they just came off the set for Thriller.
Yeah, but one of the zombies was actually trying to phase through another zombie. It's just ridiculous. This is room 011.
They actually did an interesting puzzle here. Not really a puzzle, but you know, it kind of a clue of where you need to go. Since this is the zeros, this is obviously the basement floor. This would be, you know, floor 1, and so the next one up would be floor 2. So you kind of know where you need to go.
Yeah, because somehow psychically he knows which room everything is in.
You don't know what the room... Well, okay, yeah, he does psychically know where the key is, but... Shut up, Blanco.
You're making him look like a fool.
This is
Only
a
he
bad
can
game,
do that.
and we all know it.
What does it? How dare you?
You don't need to
How
call
dare
out
you
their
say this is a bad game?
silliness.
202, 203. Oh look,
Uh-oh.
it's a vent. A game where you have to go into vents? What?
See all these drawers
I feel like
here?
Gordon Freeman.
You could open all those drawers and there'd be nothing in them. Because this game is unrewarding for people who try to like follow along with the game's thought.
I think this game just likes to mess with OCDs.
Well look,
For
there's a
that
computer
code,
that says
tell us. Except for that code down the bottom left, which you can barely read, but ignore that. You have to memorize it.
Barely read it.
it's pretty visible.
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
76924.
You shut up, you.
What? Because you
That
played a
barely
horrible
readable
resolution.
black on green text.
Have you forgotten it? Were you going back to check already?
No, I was looking around to make sure there was nothing missing.
He already forgot.
Yep, he's going back.
Actually, I'm going.
What is this
I
noise?
forgot that I needed to get the rifle, actually. I'm like, I got the code. Good enough. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll kill the zombies with my knowledge of numbers. I'll be like 7, 6, 9, and they'll be dying all over the place.
Yeah, everybody knows zombies hate math.
Molotovs in the police station. Why not?
Well, they confiscated them, obviously.
Yes, of course.
They needed something to drink, okay?
I'm pretty sure you don't drink Molotov alcohol.
Well, you can just
Actually,
take
yeah,
out the little
Molotovs
bag.
can be used by anything that's a high enough proof.
Okay, well,
So
So you
vodka.
can drink, you can take a couple swigs, stuff an oily rag or rag down it, and boom.
you wouldn't take a swig of alcohol with the correct or you know.
Oh look, Captain forgot! Oh, what a wacky captain.
But yeah, you don't swig like alcohol with that high of alcoholic content in it. It's the
Yeah,
only.
you
do
do
if
if
you're
you're,
Russian.
you do if you're, yeah, Russian or you're from certain areas in the south.
A Russian zombie, for
This is a
instance.
cop station. They're technically not supposed to be drinking on the job anyway.
Yeah.
There are Russian old
Yeah.
ladies in this cop station. Maybe
Yeah.
one of them brought it in.
Fairly
Just
certain
in the
that wasn't
purse.
the Podcast.
Sitting there with a big 40 ounce in the purse.
Yeah,
It looked like whiskey or something.
it looked like beer, to be
no.
honest. But you can't make a Molotov with beer.
Well, no one said the game creators were particularly intelligent.
What are you talking about?
Well,
Level design like this? Sheer genius.
Yeah, of course.
Suddenly, a zombie, even though there were no zombies.
They're crawling
Now
out.
there are zombies. Yep.
Oh,
Close the door.
that's shortchanged.
Suspenseful.
The number one thing that I've noticed when you have somebody play your game is you know how you want them to play it and how you want them to do it. but you need to have somebody who specifically tries to break games to actually play through it. Because,
That's what's called playtesting.
yeah, well, apparently they didn't bother to, because whoever played these games was playing it like I'm playing it. They didn't try to break the game, you know, by, oh, let's just run past every zombie and never fire a bullet. You know, let's just close and open doors and just do crazy retarded shit that game developers couldn't possibly plan for.
Yeah.
Well, generally, if you don't have that big of a budget, testing is like the last thing on your mind. Because
So
it's really
they probably
boring.
just went to the old does it crash? No? Okay.
If you're getting
Yeah,
held
if
back
that.
in game design because you don't want to do something because it's boring, you should probably...
No. It's not even because it's boring. It's because it's not
might
even
have
just that it's boring.
Payroll
It's
and
'cause it's
time
boring.
constraints.
Yeah, and it's expensive because you need to have several different computers and you need to pay people who don't work on your team. It's a complex thing. Like Valve does it because they got a shit ton of money. So they can just afford to play
Otis
test
was
the
ready
hell
to
out of
run to the
things.
truck. I didn't have many bullets in the sniper.
And Valve
rifle,
also
so I
like
had
goes to
be
the
careful.
next
I
extreme.
couldn't let a single one of them get to him.
Oh God.
Hey
please don't
there,
tell me.
Otis.
I didn't have that many
Oh.
bullets in the sniper rifle. 105.
Whoa, what? That's a lot of bullets.
125 now.
Jesus.
Over there.
Go, Otis, go.
Now, I said,
Manhandle those zombies with the power of your mutton chops.
I said a long time ago on
got
Day
a-
of the Zombie that the sniper rifle was completely useless when zoomed in, and you can actually do a lot better just by hip firing it. And this is where
Yeah.
you will find that to be completely true.
Completely and utterly true. I like how the truck is glowing as well, even though you can't actually do anything with it.
Yeah, it's just there just in case.
Oh, you ripped off his arm.
Yeah, I was getting ready to see, see the retard run of the AI you have to protect.
Oh!
When you know
Shoot that little old lady zombies.
the one
See, the
AI
biggest problem with this game is its tendency to ignore headshots or something to that effect, not really rewarding you for it too much. So yeah, you get to the point where as long as the rifle is accurate being hip fired, there is no need to zoom in. It's just more time.
Though they do actually start putting zombies way the hell over there. It's really hard to hip fire 'em.
I imagine it would be, yeah.
The one thing though
'Cause I
you'll
can see how
notice
far away it is.
is that the one time that this game series has an NPC character, actually, you'll see him again later, but both times, it's escort missions. You're pulling
Well, of course,
bullshit
they
where-
just really couldn't,
What
Actually-
the fuck is he doing? He's just standing there while the zombie claws at his face.
You'll notice that was the zombie who
fuck?
I put a bullet in the back of Otis's head.
You're just
yeah.
putting Otis out of his misery.
I left that one in because on this playthrough, it only happened the one time there. But I've had it before where Otis just decides to be completely useless and stand in the way of bullets next to zombies who are trying to eat his face, and he's obviously not doing anything, and it's like, God damn it, Otis. You stupid bastard.
God damn it, Otis.
Damn it, Otis!
You get to your truck right now, boy.
Then he kill steals.
I absolutely love, I guess probably the biggest, most aggravating thing about games like this is that the NPCs tend to take the most indirect path they possibly can.
Well, he's trying to see if he can get through, but he can't, because now he sees that there's a car there, and we all know that cars in this game are unscalable.
Yes,
They're made of, like,
snot.
oil. Yeah, wheel snot. Wheel snot's good.
You know what?
So now he's like, oh, I can't go through there.
They don't even try to hide that this was a designed level made for him to take the longest possible route that he could, and that you have to defend him the whole time. It's very obvious that the level was designed that way.
We're trying to create dramatic tension by giving you a dumb as nails NPC.
Like, they could offer the illusion where maybe he's trying to go through the gate, and then he yells back, oh, the gate's locked. Hold on while I have to open it up or something, or hold on.
Dang it, the gate's locked. I gotta go get the key. And no, it's shoot. Shoot.
Oh god,
off
really? He has a revolver with him, right there.
Actually, I think he has a Glock.
It doesn't matter. You can still shoot the lock off.
Yeah.
At least it better be a
ask
Glock,
someone-
because he's freaking so useless with it. Actually, no, it's a revolver. I can see it. God damn it.
Yeah, it is a revolver.
And he
thought it
constantly
was.
will not kill zombies with that stupid gun.
Because he shoots him in the leg.
Well,
sucks.
what good it would be if you had competent AI you had to protect?
It's rather, difficult to see the zombies that I'm shooting with the hip fire, but it's honestly the best way to do it, so I guess you just gotta suffer through it.
I can't even. Oh, there's the zombie. Whoa!
And remember, I've
Perfect.
said before, this game is very generous with the reticle about if you're aiming at the head or not, or if you're aiming at like their back, and it's like, oh, that's close enough. And then sometimes you're
No,
aiming at
hit
the
it
head,
in the jaw.
oh, did you mean the left arm? It's
Hit
really
detection.
Oh, you wanted to shoot him in the thigh.
The hit detection in this game is perfect. How dare you besmirch its reputation?
I know.
Yeah, any difficulty had with this game is obviously the point of the player and not of poor design quality.
Yeah, there's actually no real... This game is not difficult in the difficult sense, even on the hardest difficulty. It's difficult in the... They made it, like, stupid decisions, or they inflated numbers to, in quotations, make it difficult. It's not actually a hard game. There's no challenge here. It's all just the game being obtuse.
Oh, look, the zombies are getting up. Who's surprised by this? I'm pretty surprised.
Actually, you can walk around the corner and completely bypass both those zombies, and they'll never stand up. But I want to kill them because they're annoying.
Hate zombies. That's why.
Otis seems to be able to take a fair amount of damage when you're not shooting him in the back of the head.
You notice most games, will show this is how much damage, the target has taken, just so you have an idea. Not Land of the Dead, no, you don't need to
They
know
want it to be realistic.
You don't need to know how close Otis is to death.
I'm telling you, they want it to be realistic. How many times would you be this far away from someone and be able to tell, he's pretty close to death?
The amount of bleeding and limb damage would clue you in.
These are zombies. Maybe they're just zombifying him by parts. Like, now his leg's undead.
What
He's
kind of...
limping a
Okay,
little bit.
you want to go for realism. What kind of person doesn't run away down the path that he knows can obviously be sniped when he's being pursued too close by zombies? It's very obvious if he's got like 4 dudes up on him, he should just turn around and run back the way he came, because obviously...
If he's got 4 dudes up on him, his name's Captain CM.
Oh, oh, oh.
It's hilarious.
And a dog. Can't forget the dog.
Oh, yeah. But, if this game was at all realistic, he'd just have jumped over that car.
Which one? There's many cars.
The one that next to the one that's on fire. The one that he
I'm
sort of
pretty
went
sure
that
if this
direction.
was actually realistic, if he really desperately felt that he needed that rig to get out of here, he would have jumped in one of the other cars, hot-wired it, because he probably knows how to do it, and drove that car. Or if he knows where the key...
I find it offensive.
He apparently knows where the key is because he had to get the key. They're not going to put him in jail if that's his rig and gave him the keys. So he knows where the keys are. Why didn't he just get in one of those cars and with you and drive to the rig?
Does that make too much sense?
Why? No, I think the better question is, who makes a parking lot that is shaped like this?
Well, in a sense, it's good to do that because if somebody does try to steal a car, it is kind of a baffle. It makes them waste time.
That inner parking
really,
lot
if you're
is
building...
completely impossible to navigate with cars. In fact, I'm pretty sure those cars
Yeah.
parked in there are stuck now.
Yeah, you can't get out because it's one car wide. So if you get your car in there, like in the middle there, you can't get it out. You're stuck forever.
Well, maybe originally that place was not a parking zone, but because of the zombie menace piling cars up like they did in Day of the Zombie, the zombies put those cars there.
It might be that they specially park there because it's an impound lot or something, and they have to actually they don't let normal civilians park there, and so they don't have to worry about people getting stuck. But
yeah, but I would still imagine that it would be that sort of shape, because that's a complete bullshit shape for anywhere you're going to put cars. Ideally, you don't want a wall right in the middle of it.
now I get to try to save Otis from zombies that I can't actually see.
Oh, fantastic. Great game design, guys. You did such a good job so far. Why stop?
Otis barely made
Did he
it to
just
the truck
teleport
when a
into
bunch
the
of them
thing?
attacked. I
Yes.
saw him wave and yell something. All I caught was theater, and then he drove away.
I
I was
done my
alone
job.
again.
Godspeed, Otis. Godspeed indeed.
Otis is a dick.